I'm calling you out. What you want to do, Curtis? Curtis!
Because I see a lot of jokes out there right now talking about baby oil.
This is Stevie J, someone tight with Diddy and riding hard for him. He's out here vibing to a diss track made by Puff's son, throwing shade at 50 Cent, and even daring him to a fight. But to 50, man, the whole thing looks more like a comedy show than a threat. He's laughing, saying stuff like, ha 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 ha. Why you make a video like this, man? LOL. I can't wait to be in the same place with you guys. You can tell 50's not taking this one seriously at all. But here's where it gets deep. This isn't just some random internet beef for 50. This is strategy. For nearly 2 decades, 50 Cent's been running a long game of calling out not just Diddy, but anyone standing next to him. If you ride for Puff, you automatically step into 50's crosshairs. A prime example? Floyd Mayweather. Yeah, the boxing champ himself. He's been seen in a few questionable photos with Diddy, including one that fans still bring up online. Then, when those lawsuits started flying and Diddy got arrested, Mayweather tried to stay neutral, saying he didn't want to say anything bad about Puff. But 50? Oh, he wasn't letting that slide. He went straight to Instagram and blasted Floyd, posting, "They didn't even ask him about this. Champ, is you stupid or is you dumb? Get me the out your head, you sound like a hater. Did he do it? Coming soon." Wild move. And here's the kicker, even if you stay silent but keep standing with Diddy, 50's still coming for you. He's been clowning Jay-Z too. He joked online, "Anybody seen Jay? LOL. Puff said they ain't answering his phone, LOL. Then he posted a picture with the caption, "Jay in hibernation. He ain't coming outside till Puff blow over. No brunch, no lunch, no dinner. LOL. 50's been mocking the so-called billionaire brotherhood between Jay-Z and Diddy for years. In one interview, he even brought up the famous Roc Nation brunch, saying Jay looked uncomfortable next to Puff. And in 50's mind, that said everything. Lately, 50 Cent has been taking things to a whole new level. He dropped a brutal caricature of Jay-Z on social media, showing him as the old Camel Cigarettes mascot, Joe Cool. The image looks straight up mocking, like he was clowning Jay without hesitation. Even some fans told him to chill, saying, "Please stop sending me stuff like this. I'm not gonna post it." But Fifth? He doesn't back down that easy. Not long after, he joked about a deepfake video where Jay-Z supposedly talks to Lionel Richie, saying that's how Jay reacted when he realized his name wasn't mentioned in Diddy's documentary. That's pure 50, always stirring the pot. Now people are asking a wild question. Is 50 hinting at a whole separate project just aimed at Jay-Z? At one point, a follower on Instagram commented directly under one of his posts, asking if there would be an expose or documentary about Jay. 50 didn't reply, but he did hit that like button, and that one move had the internet buzzing. Fans took it as a clear sign that something big might be brewing. Maybe it's only a matter of time before 50 drops another bombshell. But Jay-Z's not the only one on 50's radar. Next up in his crosshairs is Rick Ross, another one of Diddy's quiet allies. While Ross stayed completely silent about Diddy's situation, 50 wasn't letting that slide either. He posted a joint photo of Diddy and Ross, adding Ross's old 2013 lyrics as the caption, a subtle but savage move. Then he wrote, "WTF, at some point you just gotta do the right thing," reminding everyone that Ross even lost his Reebok deal because of that very same track. 50 was making sure nobody forgot. And while Ross and Jay kept quiet, Floyd Mayweather, oh, he actually spoke up. But the way he did it, man, it had people scratching their heads. Floyd brought up Diddy completely unprovoked. Nobody even asked him about it. That's exactly why 50 went off, writing, "They didn't even ask him about this. Champ, is you stupid or is you dumb? Get me out your head. You sound like a hater." 50's been clowning Floyd for years, especially calling him out for supposedly not being able to read. That jab never seems to get old for him. Then there's Ray J, another key player in this drama. He's always spoken highly of Diddy, calling him a mentor and close friend who inspired him for years. Ray J's even defended him, saying that everything between adults was consensual and that he's never witnessed anything like those so-called freak-off parties people keep talking about. He claimed he doesn't even understand what they're supposed to be. But that interview? It got weird. Really weird. 50 couldn't resist reacting. He posted online, "Oh my God, WTF is Ray J doing? LOL, ha 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 ha. Dude really going crazy out here." You could almost hear 50 laughing through the screen. Then he followed it up with another post saying, "Oh, now I see why they was gonna pack Ray J out. He wildin', bro. It feels like he's saying this cause Diddy down bad. I'ma hit Ray and tell him." 50 sounded both shocked and amused, like he couldn't believe what he was watching but loved every second of it. Chill. LOL. Here's what's really going down. 50 Cent was actually referring to that wild situation where Puff's sons had a heated moment with Ray J at a party. Ray later cleared things up, saying there was no real fight, just a tense back and forth. But that was only the beginning. Because next up are the folks who loudly and aggressively stood up for Diddy. And first on that list is none other than Stevie J. Stevie J isn't just some random name. He's a music producer and one of the OGs from Diddy's Bad Boy Records crew. When things started heating up for Diddy in the spring of 2024, Stevie came out swinging in his defense. During one of those infamous raids, he was actually inside Diddy's Miami mansion when it all went down. Later, in an interview with Fox 5 New York, Stevie said the whole thing was dramatic and blown way out of proportion. He flat out denied all the accusations, saying Diddy's never broken the law and that the media was just spinning lies. But he didn't stop there. Stevie also went after 50 Cent, calling him out for celebrating Diddy's legal troubles. He even crossed the line by calling 50 an Uncle Tom, accusing him of betraying his own people just for making fun of Diddy online. That's when things really took off. 50, of course, fired back instantly in the most savage and hilarious way possible. He posted, "Diddy's boyfriend called me a sellout. He is correct. I'm selling out Branson Cognac. LOL." That comeback had the internet in stitches, but Stevie wasn't laughing. He was so mad he said he was ready to fight 50 in real life. All this chaos popped off after Rodney Jones Jr., also known as Lil Rod, filed a massive lawsuit against Diddy, claiming he was allegedly forced to hire workers and take part in inappropriate situations. Stevie J's name was mentioned in those documents too, and that just added more fuel to the fire. 50 didn't waste a second. He posted a screenshot of the headline with a caption that read, "Whoa, say it ain't so, Stevie J. WTF, this is a mess." That post went viral immediately. Then Stevie came right back, saying he was ready to handle things face-to-face with 50. No talking, just action. And as always, 50 responded with his signature mix of humor and confidence. He laughed it off, saying he was ready to fight and calling Stevie Shorty like it was nothing. Fans couldn't tell if 50 was joking or serious, but either way, he made it entertaining. Then came another twist, the feud between 50 Cent and actor Marlon Wayans. Marlon's been friends with Diddy for years and has been seen at plenty of those high-profile parties. When asked about the whole situation and Diddy's documentary, Marlon didn't hold back. He said, "Karma is waiting for 50 Cent." And that one line lit the fuse for a brand new feud. 50 jumped on it immediately. First, he dropped a funny AI video mocking Marlon. Then, he took it even further, posting a wild picture of Marlon wrapped in a pride flag, sitting in a pit full of colorful plastic balls, and captioned it, "Diddy got this fool trying to get at me, LOL, no AI." The post blew up across social media. Another classic 50 moment, bold, petty, and hilarious all at once. That boy better chill. Keep my name out your mouth. 50 wasn't playing when he said that. Right after, he hit social media again, posting another clip with the caption, "This punk blowing kisses to Diddy." The shade was heavy, and the timing perfect. Fans were losing it in the comments, and 50 was clearly having the time of his life stirring things up. But then, out of nowhere, 50 decided to call it quits. In his own hilarious way. He posted that the beef with Marlon Wayans was officially case closed. Of course, he couldn't end it without a little extra flair. He shared a short clip from the legendary movie Friday, but he edited it his way. In the video, Marlon's face was superimposed onto the character Red, the goofy dude originally played by DJ Pooh, while 50 put himself in the role of Debo, the big, scary guy everyone feared. The message, loud and clear, 50's the one running the show, and Marlon's just another character in the story. Then 50 dropped one last jab in the caption, writing, I'm not beefing with Marlon no more. He not funny, and I'm starting to think he a moog for real. No more about him. Just like that, 50 signed off. Cold, funny, and ruthless all at once. And if you thought that was wild, wait till you see what's next. The next video to check out, how 50 Cent destroyed his enemies and stayed alive. It's the perfect setup for what comes next in this saga. After all that chaos, one thing's for sure. 50 Cent doesn't just survive the drama, he feeds off it. Every feud, every headline, every diss post, it all keeps his name ringing louder than ever. And somehow, he always walks away untouched, like he's built for this game. The man's turned beef into a business plan. While others panic over rumors and lawsuits, 50 turns them into memes, jokes, and marketing gold. Every jab he throws racks up millions of views, and somehow, he's always got another project dropping right after. Whether it's a TV show, a liquor brand, or a new film, he stays 10 steps ahead, while his rivals try to figure out how to catch up. People keep asking, why won't 50 let go of the drama? But the truth is, this is his strategy. He knows how to control the internet like it's his personal stage. 1 minute, he's clowning a celebrity. The next, he's trending worldwide. And that's exactly how he stayed relevant for over 2 decades. At this point, 50 Cent isn't just an artist, he's a master manipulator of public attention. Every feud he touches turns into a viral moment. Every insult becomes entertainment, and every comeback reminds people that no matter how much time passes, he's still the last one laughing. And if history's any clue, he's nowhere near finished yet. The game's still wide open, and 50's still running it. But here's the thing, 50 Cent doesn't just win beefs, he turns them into legacy moments. Every move feels like part of a bigger plan. The man mastered the art of turning chaos into currency. Whenever people think he's gone too far, he flips the script and makes everyone talk about him again. It's almost genius how he stays 3 steps ahead while the rest of the industry scrambles to catch up. Behind all the jokes, the trolling, and the viral posts, there's always strategy. 50 knows the public loves drama, and he feeds it to them like a pro. But what people forget is that under that humor, there's sharp business instinct. He uses controversy like fuel. Every feud becomes a promo, every clapback a commercial. Even his enemies unknowingly end up helping his brand grow bigger and louder. And the wildest part? Nobody's safe. Whether it's a music legend, an actor, or a billionaire mogul, if you're in the headlines, 50 might just make you part of his next viral moment. He's like a storm, unpredictable, powerful, and impossible to ignore. People can hate him or love him, but one thing's certain, they can't stop watching him. The same energy that once started rap beefs now powers entire empires. 50 Cent didn't just survive the industry, he rewired it. He showed everyone that in a world where attention is money, being bold isn't risky. It's the smartest move of all. And if history repeats itself, the next name on his list, they better brace themselves, because once 50 locks in, there's no coming out untouched. And just when everyone thinks 50 might finally chill out, boom, he flips the script again. Out of nowhere, he drops another post, another joke, another headline that gets the whole internet buzzing. It's like the man's got a sixth sense for timing. He always knows when the world's ready for another dose of his chaos. Every single time people try to count him out, he comes back even louder, sharper, and funnier than before. But here's what makes it crazy. 50 doesn't even need to drop music anymore to stay relevant. His power isn't just in the booth, it's in the way he moves. Whether it's on social media, in Hollywood, or behind the scenes with his brands, he stays 5 steps ahead. He built a name that doesn't fade. It multiplies. Even his old rivals secretly respect the hustle. They might not admit it, but deep down, they know 50 turned pettiness into an art form. He's proof that confidence and timing can turn drama into dominance. While others get lost in scandals, 50 flips them into storylines, and fans eat it up like it's a Netflix series. At this point, it's not even just about rap beefs anymore. It's about legacy. 50 Cent isn't chasing hits, he's shaping narratives. Every diss, every laugh, every viral moment, it's all part of the brand he's built brick by brick. So, when people ask, what's next for 50? The real answer is simple, whatever he wants. Because as long as the world keeps watching, 50 will keep giving them a show they'll never forget. By now, it's clear, 50 Cent isn't just playing the game, he owns it. Every feud, every post, Every calculated move feels like part of a long-running chess match, where he's always 10 steps ahead. No matter who tries to challenge him, they end up playing right into his hands. He's turned controversy into a permanent spotlight, and somehow he keeps winning without breaking a sweat. You can't deny it. The man knows how to make the internet work for him. When others try to clear their name, 50 doubles down with humor, flips the energy, and walks away with another viral moment. He's got that rare mix of street smarts and showmanship that makes every comeback unforgettable. Fans know that when 50 posts, it's going to be bold, funny, and probably a little too real. And that's exactly why they can't look away. But underneath all that trolling, there's a deeper truth. 50's not just reacting to the culture, he creates it. His words echo across timelines, interviews, and headlines. People wait on his opinion like it's breaking news. Every time he speaks, something shifts in the industry. Love him or hate him, he moves the needle. And what makes it even more legendary? 50's not chasing approval. He's building empire after empire, proving that power doesn't come from popularity, it comes from control. He's mastered both. So while the world keeps gossiping about who he's dissing next, 50's already onto his next play. One that'll make noise, make money, and remind everyone why he's still the boss in every room he walks into. At this stage, 50 Cent's name carries weight like few others in the game. He's no longer just an entertainer. He's a full-blown movement. Every post, every headline, every sly comment keeps him right in the center of the culture. You can try to ignore him, but somehow his voice always finds its way back into the mix, louder than before. What's wild is how effortlessly he balances chaos and control. One moment he's cracking jokes online. The next, he's sitting in executive meetings, sealing major business deals. That's what makes 50 untouchable. He's got both the street credibility and the corporate power to back it all up. People might laugh at his trolling, but those same posts are doing numbers, pushing his brands and keeping his empire growing nonstop. And let's be real, 50's mastered what most artists never do: longevity. He doesn't chase trends, he creates them. From music to TV to liquor to film, everything he touches turns into a headline or a hit. He's proof that consistency mixed with boldness is a dangerous combo, and he's been playing that card perfectly for over 20 years. So when people say he's doing too much, they're missing the point. This is the strategy. Every controversy, every laugh, every viral clapback fuels the legend even more. The man figured out how to stay relevant in an industry that forgets people overnight. And if there's one thing we've learned by now, 50 Cent doesn't just stay in the spotlight. He is the spotlight. By now, everyone knows 50 Cent isn't just part of the culture, he's shaping it in real time. His presence hits like a headline every single day. Whether it's a post, a meme, or a sly comment, he keeps the whole world watching, wondering who he'll call out next. The man's got charisma, fearlessness, and timing down to a science. And that's exactly why he stays unbeatable. 50's whole brand runs on power moves. While most people wait for opportunities, he creates them. He can turn a rumor into a rollout, a feud into free promo, and a joke into a full-blown viral storm. Every time he speaks, something catches fire online. And he's right there in the middle, controlling the conversation like a director on set. And it's not just about entertainment. It's about dominance. 50 Cent built his legacy off discipline, business instincts, and street wisdom that no PR team could ever teach. He's got this perfect mix of hustle and humor that makes everything he does hit different. Fans trust his confidence, and even the people he calls out can't help but react. Because when 50 talks, the internet listens. You gotta admit, no one plays this game like him. He's turned the art of shade into storytelling, and every move feels intentional. Whether he's running TV shows, calling shots in boardrooms, or cracking jokes online, 50 always finds a way to win. At this point, 50 Cent's not chasing the spotlight. He owns it. He doesn't just start conversations. He is the conversation, and he's not letting go anytime soon. And that right there shows why 50 Cent remains one of the most unpredictable, entertaining, and powerful figures in the game. He's turned every headline, every post, and every feud into a chapter of his legacy. And no matter who steps up next, one thing's for sure: 50's always gonna stay 10 moves ahead. Love him or hate him, you can't deny. The man knows how to make the world watch. His hustle, his timing, his wit, all of it keeps the culture spinning. So if you've made it this far, you already know what to do. Hit that like button, drop a comment, and make sure you subscribe, because the story's not over yet. There's always another twist, another laugh, and another 50 Cent moment waiting to drop, and you won't want to miss it.